Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Oh, that's good chicken. Oh, hello everybody. It's MaXX Bantz time. Race has just started. This is the 28th running of the MaXX Bantz Open. And everything's already going to hell in a handbasket. Let me explain the format to you all quickly. Oh god, that is good chicken. We've decided on a particular number of incident points that the WinRAR trophy is capable, is selling for. Every driver's going to bid on it and try to match what they think the number is. So, there is a number in mind. We don't know it, wink. But whoever gets the closest to that number of incidents without going over it is going to win the trophy and win the event. So, let's see exactly who can match it. We're at a very rainy Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. I'm Reese Gardner here on SimSpeed TV, Southpaw Racer. Jay Kennedy is with me in the comms box, and Jake Sparey in here with us as well. Tell you what, guys, it's definitely looking very Bantsy out there as per usual.
It's very wet, like very, very wet. I don't get why it's so wet, but it's wet.
Has anyone realised that MaXX Bantz never had a wet race?
How have we never had a wet race considering rain's been around for a while now?
We've never had a wet race. This is the first wet race that MaXX Bantz has had, and you can't go halves when it's wet.
Wasn't the Martinsville one wasn't wet.
Andrew May, who was born out there in the best livery in this car, has decided to go out on track on slicks.
Oh, how beautiful.
Now that's perfect for MaXX Bantz. Actually, Sparey, you should have made that a rule. You have to do 2 laps on slicks or something.
I can't enforce it.
No, look, you can. You don't have to tell them that you can enforce it, but you just tell them that that's the rule and just make it so that they have to do it.
I believe, though, that's Dave Oliver currently on screen.
Look, you're right, it is Dave Oliver. I can't read my own timing screen. Well, it's just MaXX Bantz, so why would I actually read it properly? Interesting that we've already got drivers up in the 25 plus incident bracket as well.
Yeah, right.
They'll be hoping that the number is somewhere around the 150 odd. I'd love it if it's only like 3 or something.
Yeah, I'd love it too.
Nobody wins.
Yeah.
You know what happens in The Price is Right when nobody gets to the number because everyone's over the top? It means you have to re-rack it.
We're not doing another one. We've been broadcasting for 10 hours today already. We're not going again.
I am extremely tired and I have a league race to do after this.
Let's see, Max Christensen's actually got a black flag to come in and serve. Now, the other part of this too is it is a legitimate race, and you do not want to go laps down because every lap you go down at the end of the race, you get an extra 10 incidents added onto your incident count.
Oh, that's why he's got the black flag. He's just taking the oval.
Yeah.
He's going to get disqualified here. And what happens if you get disqualified? I guess you just get an extra 10 incidents for every lap you finish behind the leader, or do you get disqualified?
Tough luck.
Well, technically, if you're disqualified, you're not classified, so you get 10 laps per lap. 10 incidents per lap, you're behind the leader.
So there you go.
Well, you can do the
Try to be
oval
smart and take the oval.
You can do the oval in 56 seconds in the wet while you spin out as well.
In a Clio, no less.
Without a boot.
Yes. And a front right tyre that is slightly off kilter. Taylor Mills doing her first MaXX Bantz in quite some time, I think.
Yeah, look, we have a track map on the broadcast now.
Oh yeah? Look at that. That's cool. We get to see the horrific Gateway Road course in all of its glory. Who's driving the number 26? That's Kate McKee, who had that magnificent slide there in front of Taylor Mills. So this is basically, yeah, this is a legitimate race. It lasts for about an hour, if you're wondering what on earth is going on. Oh, good lord, Cisco Scaramuzza. There is, I'm honestly surprised that thing is still rolling with how hard it seems to control.
Well, I mean, you have a look at the position of that rear right-hand wheel. That is not connected properly. But we've got another influx of iRacing staff members that have joined us again today. As per usual, they decided to wake up early to do this race for some stupid reason.
Yeah, indeed. Cisco, a regular competitor in the MaXX Bantz Open. Justin Melillo is here as well. Does the social media posts for the iRacing esports broadcasts. I'm sure we'll be having a fun time by the end of this one.
Probably
We're interested to find out.
Up at bizarre o'clock to do this one.
Yeah, now he knows how it feels for us. I wonder actually, Sparey, has anyone told you what number they are going for?
No, I am fully in the dark on it, but I think any strategies that have been brought together on the board have been immediately neutralized by the threat that the rain has caused here. And it's not just the fact that we've got rain, it's the fact that we have got whipping 40-kilometer-an-hour winds coming in across this circuit.
Seriously?
Yes.
40k an hour winds. I'm surprised these cars haven't been blown upside down.
41.
Oh,
You're right.
that just caps it off, doesn't it?
It does. And
Heavy rain that will never abate.
What we're talking about the weather as well. When I click the right button here. Let me click the right button first. This is how prepared we are. We have done absolutely zero prep for this race. We've been literally doing Thailand Super Series broadcasting right up until we just wrapped up then. I'm going to click the right buttons here. No, that's not the right buttons. Hang on, you just keep talking and I'll fix it.
Thank you for throwing to me when I've got chicken in my mouth. Yep, mouthful of chicken. Hey, it's good chicken. It's really good chicken. I know I keep saying it, but it's damn good chicken.
I am jealous, I will say that.
Korean fried chicken with garlic soy sauce.
I've just seen the funniest thing ever. I've seen the funniest thing ever. Daniel Stevens has just tried to take out Saoirse Fitzpatrick and Cisco Scaramuzza. They've not made contact, and they both promptly spun on the banking trying to avoid.
Oh, beautiful. That is magnificent stuff. Tell you what, I am so tired. I'd completely forgotten what you even asked me to do, Jay.
No, just keep talking. That was all I was on.
Just keep talking. Okay.
Yep. I'm just
Peter
trying
Piper
to...
picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
Sparey, where did that incident occur? This is the stuff that goes on in the background while we're doing a proper broadcast.
Yeah.
Yes, this happened at the final two corners on the circuit, so onto the banking.
Would it happen to be just coming up about here somewhere?
Somewhere about there. Yeah, you're about right. The Grinch that stole instant points.
Yep.
Whoa! Did he hit the handbrake?
And then
I think it's just that much water.
Yeah. See, the car's a bit broken. Here's the attempted takeout, I'm guessing. Was it an attempted takeout?
Well, there would
I
be,
don't know.
because there's a spin, and now you watch.
Okay, so here he goes. Back on track. Whoa. Okay.
And then, if there was a bit more angle on the camera, you would have seen two very big accidents.
Well, we see a trace of it there with a front bumper down on the pit entry lane. You know, I always think, like, now that rain has finally come to iRacing, here we go, here's the view. Now that rain has finally come to iRacing, oh, Cisco. Oh, he just completely lost it. I think I'm finding it difficult now, Sparey, to create trailers for MaXX Bantz that will accurately reflect the eventual race day conditions. Because, like, in the past, I would record in just normal default generated weather, right? And
Yes.
I could be guaranteed that it would still be dry. Maybe it might be overcast or at night or whatever. But my notes on the track that I use to create parts of the script are based on how the track is in the dry. So, I don't know. Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a thing.
Yep. It's neither good
Now,
nor
the
bad.
funny thing here with Thomas is, yes, he painted the car 45 minutes before he started. He also bought the car 50 minutes before we started.
Oh.
I'm disappointed in that because I brought the car, 90 seconds before we started.
Yeah. Get good, Thomas.
That's lacking commitment.
You all got nothing on the Jafety car.
Yep. Bridge is going cross country. Hey, we're already 10 minutes into this bizarre race. Brown Star check for everyone. Brown Star at the moment is held by Andrew May on 43 incidents, and Taylor Mills is on the least incidents at 7.
And was leading for a moment.
Yes.
How does anyone have single-digit incident counts at this point?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. I guess, do you actually try and keep it very low in the case that this magic number is a low number? Is there a way for viewers to check the incident points? Unfortunately, no, but we'll try and keep you updated throughout.
Surely you've got a way of doing so because you've got admin status.
I can see them, I just can't add them into the broadcast.
Ah.
Let me double
It would
check.
require a lot of frenetic typing to actually have a live list that updates.
Yeah, I can't have anything out. It's gonna overlay, so no, sorry. If I had to put prep in for it, I might have been able to do it, but that would involve me doing prep for this event, and that is never going to happen.
No, that is one of the many constants of MaXX Bantz. There is, actually, there are the 3 constants of MaXX Bantz. I think we can add this to the Book of Bantz, Sparey. This is a overarching rule set. There is the crazy idea from you. There is the trailer from me. And there is the complete lack of preparation from Jay for the broadcast.
Well, there's actually 2 parts of mine. Lack of preparation and lack of care.
Yes.
No. Lack of care is from the person we don't mention here.
What, all of us?
No, Mez.
No, I think
just
many
mentioned-
of us just mentioned him.
God damn it. Consistency was never our strong suit, all right?
No, it wasn't. It was not. I do like
It's
the
not
Max
even part of the
Christensen
package.
strategy here of drive around the oval until you get a black flag penalty, park in the pits to serve that penalty, and then go back out and race again. Or, completely miss your box by 3 boxes because you don't know how to stop in the rain.
Make that 4. I was
course,
like, getting a black flag there. Another black flag. Can't get a black flag and a black flag. We've got DQ'd if Adam went too far back.
Of course, the Renault Clio Cup does not have an anti-lock braking system, and goodness gracious me. I thought to myself when I saw some of the spins earlier, I thought surely you know, that's some kind of handbrake pull, because how can you lose the rear end through the middle of a turn like that in a front-wheel drive car? You can just keep the throttle pinned. Apparently not. If this onboard's anything to go by.
No, you're very much struggling here, and I had the privilege of listening in to Taylor Mills and Cisco Scaramuza, and to say that Cisco was moulding and tearing his hair out would be a legitimate understatement. He said, I am not having fun with this.
Good.
That's the aim every single time.
Oh, is that a Peppa Pig car? Let's go.
Yes.
Not only is it a Peppa Pig car, it's George in a racing car from Peppa Pig. Missing the rear hatch lid as well. Oh, and the rear.
Sheer perfection.
Now. Oh, he's back.
Sheer perfection from Beth Stibbles.
It's nice to see Beth out there racing. It's her first MaXX Bantz.
Welcome to hell. We hope you enjoy your stay. You can never leave. We have a few former champions racing here as well. Two-time son of banter, Kate McKee. One-timer, Daniel Stevens, and one-timer, Cisco Scaramuza. It's entirely likely that we will have a brand new son or daughter of banter emerge from this event as Crossingham with potentially the save of the race.
That was very good.
How the hell did he keep that straight?
No idea. No
Alan.
idea. No, I think it was more arse than class.
Oh.
I think
I will
anyone
also
that was
mention-
in that seat would probably agree.
Yes, I will also mention we've also got Dave Oliver in here, who is also a WinRAR Trophy winner. I just haven't got around to changing his nickname.
No, that doesn't deserve it.
Let's see.
Oh, he's
Must
a
say
Swifty, so
This is the best livery though for this car. The old
I do enjoy this one. It is.
I'll tell you what I also enjoy. I enjoy the Germanification of this series with the 3 little cars that we've got here.
There's 3 little cars?
There are 3 little cars.
Oh my god.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me find it.
Oh no, I think it's 2. I think it's just 2. Yeah, it's just 2.
Sparey lies. Another constant of MaXX Bantz.
I'm finding a lot more constants. If you've got any more constants for us from MaXX Bantz, let us know.
I believe by countdown logic, I've got an S.
An S for horse.
Yes.
Oops, that's wall.
Evidently.
Now, the conditions I think are really interesting here, just because when you get to the turn for the oval banking, it's a river. There is no other way of describing it. There is a river.
I mean, I'm just, I'm even looking at that run through turn 1 there when you cut across the oval pit exit, and it just seems like there's a veritable pond. Seeing these giant puddles around this racetrack, you know. When I drove this track for my Super Serious track guide many years ago, I never anticipated I would ever see it in the wet.
Look,
Apparently now is the time.
Never anticipated that I'd see it again full stop after that video. That was enough for me.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm with you on that. When Sparey selected it, I thought to myself, okay, time to wade back in. Right, there's the turn coming onto the banking right here. Let's see how much of a river it really is. Oh. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, that's the worst.
We're not the only ones laughing either.
Oh, God. Jeez, it's like going to Noble Falls after the big winter downpour. Anyway.
Question from the YouTube chat. Why do I feel like people are going to go over the incident point objective by over 100 points. That is very, very possible, although we do not know the number. It could be in the 2, 3, 400s for all we know. It could be 15. We honestly do not know the number. I mean, Sparey does, but he hasn't told us because he never does.
I'm responsible like that.
You are.
The whole point of the anticipation is that you've got to be out there and making sure that you work out what it is. It's never fun if you're trying to go towards a goal because everyone then metagames it. You can't metagame something that you don't know what the end result's going to be.
I have some depressing news, guys.
Oh no, you're out of chicken.
You guessed it.
Oh.
You're gonna order some more because it sounds like you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it, but it was a 10-piece, so I think I've had enough. I do still have the crumbs of breading, so I'll try and
Get
those
ready.
sorted. Oh yeah, get ready for the big
Oh,
crunch.
hello.
Oh,
hello.
dear. Oh boy. That ain't good.
I must say, we've just been queuing up a replay of that save he did before. Like, watch this.
Yeah, let's see it.
Sideways, sideways, sideways. Holds on. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Nearly loops it. Nearly loops it. Keep it going, well done. And then almost loops it again, and then around the worst corner on the track. Well done. Good job.
Nice, nice.
Ella Mills just sets the new fastest lap of the quote-unquote race.
Is that try-harding?
Setting the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, someone's got to. There has to be a
yes.
valid lap at some point, doesn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, there doesn't have to, but there usually is.
Of all the laps to be set in a session, one of them has to be the fastest at some point, whether you're trying or not.
Oh.
Just seen Sam Crossington just had a massive incident on the front straight. You can see on the timing it came up that he was in the pits for over about 3 minutes or so, 2.5 minutes. Wait till you see this. There's another car spins out. It's Taylor Mills. Watch this coming into turn 1.
Alright, down the front straight he comes. Turn in, brake about here, I reckon, in the wet.
Where's
Slow
the
down
turn
a
in?
little bit
Where's
more.
the turn in? Where's the turn
Oh
in?
god,
Where's the turn in?
completely missed it. Uh-oh.
He's had a mechanical black flag that he's had to come in and serve.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The worst thing is when you look
Back
at
out
that
there
and it's an instant in slow motion and you just know that you can't stop, can't stop.
The rain has made it feel like it was an even bigger incident and happened even slower, didn't it? It's
Yes.
been a horrible incident, that one.
It's almost like slipping on a banana peel, which apparently there are statistics for if you look up on YouTube, not now but after the show, over with Secret Base. There is a fantastic documentary on how many people have actually slipped on banana peels.
Wow. Watch party afterwards.
Why not? Watch it in the middle of your race, Reese.
Well, I'm not going to wait for after the broadcast. I'm just going to go and look at it now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Two people have died from slipping on a banana peel.
Banana peels.
Yep.
Jeez.
One happened to a chauffeur in Brooklyn in 1917, and the other was in 1927, a 74-year-old man in Tennessee. But bananas aren't the only dangerous fruit.
Oh, no.
Then the story makes you click on it to read more.
We need to learn about some more dangerous fruits then.
Can I just point out that currently Thomas Byrne has a 2-lap lead?
Yeah, it certainly does. So that's going to be 10 extra incident points per lap.
Although I will say that Thomas is just doing laps of the oval, so he will get a black flag very, very shortly, and then have to have a big stop and hold, whichever one will get their laps back on.
I wonder if he's only just taking the slowdown penalty.
No. So he's coming into the pits. Doesn't have a black flag yet, but I'm guessing it's coming.
Oh, is this going to be a Le Mans situation where we have to sort the gates out again?
Also getting told in the YouTube chat that the setup sucks. Reese, did you do anything with the setup?
Oh yeah, I made it,
Very good.
and it was supposed to be bad.
Very good.
So I take
good
that
enough
as a
for me.
compliment.
Probably even worse now that it is raining too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I made the setup in the dry, and I didn't test it at all. I just clicked buttons until I
Buttons and
went onto
went
some messed up settings.
good.
You're all my guinea pigs.
I think he's found a way to get around it.
He has come in and just do the slowdown in the pit lane, and it seems to be clearing it. It's always someone that works it out, isn't there? Always
Yeah.
someone.
We're gonna have to bring out the roll of duct tape, Sparey.
I think we might need a roll of duct tape again.
There's always one, isn't there?
Right, let's just give him a lapsed black flag penalty.
Tries to be smart.
Black flag for Thomas Boom. 1 lap penalty has been issued, and I've just seen that Taylor Wills has had a massive moment. The car is not straight at all. It is bent in all sorts of directions, and it's very obvious as to why when you see this.
Okay. Whoa, whoa.
Now that right rear should be touching the ground, should it not? Wait for this next shot when the car escapes. You'll notice that it doesn't anymore. Oh, there it goes.
Well, definitely the front left was broken.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna, for the benefit of anyone who is watching and not competing, and also for Jay, I'm gonna go through the settings of the setup. So tire pressures. The front tires are at 207 kPa, and the rears are at 221 kPa, as high as they'll go. As we get another replay of the Peppa Pig car, certainly getting.
Turn into bacon.
Yeah, I was trying to do an alliterative joke, Peppa something, but
I did the pig joke.
okay. All right, so the cross weight of the car is at 80.8%. So that's 80% of the car's weight on the right front and left rear tires. The differential drive ramp angle is 29.5 degrees, as low as it'll go. Preload is as high as it'll go, I think. I didn't really pay attention. I went for 3 millimeters of toe out on the front and the rear. The rear brake valve is at 10, which is as low as it'll go. So most of the braking is on the front of the car. Ride heights. Left front ride height, 119.3. Ride height, 129.1 on the right front. Left rear, 205.7. Right rear, 222. So we have a car that is basically leaning up and sort of towards the left.
This guy does a very, very nice 360 there. That was
Yeah,
rather impressive.
if only we were awarding points for that.
Well, he
Oh, there was a
himself
MaXX
too.
Bantz where we awarded for something like that, for style control, damage and aggression.
Yes, indeed.
You say that if only there were points. He did get 2 incident points for that.
Yeah.
Oh, he
So,
did.
I mean,
he
that,
did.
that counts, does it not?
But are those 2 incident points that he wanted? Is the question.
That's a good question. Speaking of, Justin Malillo is the lowest at the moment on 15. And we are not far away from someone getting into the 100. Steve McLennan and Andrew May are both in the 90s. Actually, they're both on 92.
Yeah, righto.
Sparey, can you ask everyone to do a dry tyre lap? Just one lap. Just for the meme.
I could do.
You could do?
I could also not.
Okay. Now, serious question. What happens if everyone does go over the number? Whatever that number is. Say that your number was 13 and we're already over it. What do we do?
Lowest number that's closest wins.
Okay, so maybe you don't want to go too high.
Maybe not.
Or will you just change the number to something else later on?
Well, there's always an option of that.
I thought that might be the option.
Look, numbers are
Ben.
fluid, you know. If we want to go and try and get this sorted, I can choose whatever number it is, and it may or may not be number one.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Well, that's going to
that's...
ruin Thomas Burns' full lap lead.
Yep.
Kate McKee, I think, has noticed what is going on with Thomas Byrne and is now starting to do the same thing.
Yeah, Kate's another one of those drivers that likes to get smart. He likes to try and find ways around the
I can't allow that. I can't allow that.
Black flag.
Black penalty.
decision. You also notice on the timing screen, on the timing tower, you'll see the little black squares. That means that a driver does have a black flag. Was that Steve McLennan trying to come in and clean up Kate McKee there? Tried, failed, and still going around backwards. And oh, there we go. There's a wall.
Oh, okay, that's destroyed the rear left.
The rear is destroyed. Yep. Lucky it's a front wheel drive. Otherwise, oh, he's already got a mechanical black flag anyway. So, how good.
Actually,
Hey, we're halfway through, by the way.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Thank God. Is what you're thinking, right? Oh, Jesus.
Look, I'll be honest. I am ready for bed.
Oh, God.
That was a rather good incident.
The rear hatch just boop. Love it. I was going to make the point that I don't think I've ever seen less than 3 drivers with a mechanical black flag at one time. Let's take another look at this incident here. So, sliding at full speed, aquaplaning into the tire bundles. Off goes the right rear, come to a stop, and then the hinges have decided
They've given
just
up.
had enough. They were like, yep, I'm done. See you later, everybody. It's been fun. Oop. Magnificent.
I must say, I've just noticed as well. Have a look at how broken the car is in the pits. Look at the front wheel. That is so good.
Oh, God.
I never
That's
thought
brilliant.
smashing up Renaults would be so fun.
Yeah. Oh, well, Malillo looks like he's having fun himself. Wonder how... Oh, he's got to be careful.
It's probably going to be the most nerve-wracking thing of the whole event is overtaking people.
Yeah.
Considering
you never know.
How early do you have to brake into turn 1? Someone's only going to miss that braking marker by 5 or 6 meters and they're going to clean you up.
Yeah. It's getting worse. Tell you what, Justin's actually doing a pretty good job of picking his way through cars making mistakes in front of him.
Remember before I said that he had the lowest? He has 15 incidents. Next lowest is 25. And then everyone from there is 30 and above. We do finally have Steve McLennan in the hundreds. 104. At this rate, he's on track for basically 200 incidents.
Fun up.
He did all of that being in the pits for the last 2 minutes.
It's an impressive score for a New Zealand batsman.
Wow.
Yeah, Jay will get that joke, I
New
guess.
Zealand just betting here. Come on. I'm sure they're having a bad run against England.
Yeah, but not with the bat, with the ball.
It's going to turn into a cricket podcast again.
Nah.
Well, always.
It's only when Scott and I commentate together that it turns into a cricket podcast. That's half the reason why we haven't done the podcast, is because we think we need to do a cricket podcast instead of an iRacing podcast.
Yeah. And if you try to do the iRacing podcast, you just end up talking about cricket anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think he's missed it.
Oh, Justin. Tell you what, this
Who's
is...
laughing at that?
Look, Malillo has a lot of experience racing in big oval leagues, so he, I think, is one of the most well-versed in avoiding incidents ahead of him.
There wasn't much of a gap for him to get through here, and the fact that it's pouring rain and he's somehow made it through the gap. Look, he's out of control at this point as well.
And he kept it off the grass.
Not only that, he's made the corner as well.
Yeah, that's
made the next
very
corner.
impressive.
And you know what? Still hasn't picked up
Legitimate.
another incident point. Oh, here we go. Big news, big news. You ready? Ashton Kinsey's out on dry tyres. We've got dry tyres.
Right, we have a dry runner. Hooray! Oh, he can't turn.
Can't turn.
Oh, he can't turn. Oh, God. Car says no. And of course, the Clio is a turbo car as well, so you got to deal with turbo lag. You lose grip, suddenly the turbo lags comes up, and you can't control it. What's the breaking news, Jay?
Well, when did we last talk about incident points? What, was it only about 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Since then, Steve McClellan has picked up an extra 10. He's now on
How?
114. I don't know how. He hasn't got a mechanical black flag or anything, so I have no idea how he's done it.
A lot of very well-timed spins, probably.
This is also the point where I say that no driver is allowed the use of the virtual mirror.
Oh. That wasn't part of the event format.
Well, look, as if you're going to need to look behind you, you've got to worry about everything in front of you anyway. Well, there's one.
Yeah.
And it's probably clear by the time this happens.
Yeah, off
So this will
track.
be picking up another one and make that a 2.
And loss of control.
And then does he hit the wall? No! Didn't hit the wall. Well done.
Yeah,
But
not
now he's
bad.
smoking.
And guess what? Ashton's going around for another lap.
Oh, and Reese, for the record, there's now a setting in iRacing where you can turn off everyone's virtual mirror.
I like that. The more things we can spring on everyone without notice, the better. Ooh.
I think that's why he's smoking.
Front end eliminated. All right. Well, Steve, hopefully the car can make it to the pits from here.
I'll tell you what, we need this up for this lap. We need the sector splits to see how fast this lap is, because this is going to be a flyer. I think it's going to be in the 3-minute bracket. Dry flying lap. Hey, actually,
He's doing the oval strap.
he's doing the oval.
He's doing the oval strap.
Are you
He's
going to
doing the
allow
oval strap.
Are you going to allow it, considering he's at least doing it on dries? No. Okay, that was quick. Black flags are
Well,
already
it's
come
just
in.
a drive-through. It's just a drive-through.
Okay, I haven't given him the extra penalty. Oh, that was close.
Oh. Can he even make it into the pits?
No.
Oh dear. 5 hour.
Why is Tom
energy
Holland
cover.
doing it backwards? This is Dutch reverse racing.
We should do that. Oh, what? Oh no.
That's Steve
a scene
McClellan
of death.
coming back in. Watch this though. This is Thomas Byrne, who, as we know, is leading the race. Bang.
Oh. That's always one of the most painful incidents to have. You, oh, God, he can't slow down. He can't slow down.
How much has he
Where's
missed
his box?
his box?
Where's his box?
1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Well, and then he's put his foot on the brake. Somehow going to do it on that angle. I'm surprised by that. Imagine the poor Victor trying to put that tyre on at the front.
I must also note that we've got a MaXX Bantz first here. Brett Pancari has come over the radio and said, I'm still in this race, but I am really tired. I have had to stop.
Oh, wow. We've never had a driver quit mid-race.
If we're being honest, I think we're feeling the same way, Reese.
Yeah. I've got a bloody race that's probably going to take 4 hours around Monaco. 1950
3
sports
hours,
cars ready to go. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, you're on comms for that, right?
I am on comms for that.
Nice.
If you're
Well,
not
that's
in the
gonna be
swimming
fun.
pool, if you're either A, not in the swimming pool, or B, not in the harbour at any point during this race, you've not done it properly in the MaXX Bantz spirit of today.
Right, I'll keep that in mind.
I've just noticed something else. We were watching other people come in the pits. We saw Thomas Byrne come in. Did we see Thomas come in? Because he's going to avoid McClellan and smashed it into the wall of pedestrians.
Jesus.
And the count of incidents now 123. So we've gone. The range is 15 up to 123. Andrew May is now on 98. Nearly made it 100, making contact with the car. Not quite.
Of course,
Ashton's going to keep the dries on, by the way.
Let's go!
Nice. Oh,
This race is just stupid.
it's hilarious just seeing the rear hatch just give up on these cars.
And this is a first VTuber.
Oh yes.
We had
This really is a historic
we had one
event,
before,
isn't
did
it?
we not? We had one a couple of thingos ago, I thought.
Actually, yeah. I thought we did too.
I thought we have had. Oh, this is the difference between wets and dries. Well say. You know what the irony is? Ashton and Thomas Byrne both have the same incident count right now, 46. One's on wets, one's on dries. We won't talk about one being 5 laps down though.
That's an extra 50.
Yeah, we'll look. And believe it or not, this is for the race lead. These two are making contact for the race lead.
No, no!
Oh no! Hold your breath, Australia. Cade McKee versus Thomas Byrne. Battle
Bye-bye.
for the ages.
Oh, look at that.
Remember how I
Nice.
said Thomas was on 48? Make that 52. And Justin Malloy is still on 15.
It might work.
Yeah.
What's that, like
On the
5
leading lap.
or 6 laps in a row without getting an incident point? Even with everything going on around him, he's done very, very well. Now the big question is, have we showed everyone on Zoom?
That is another big question. I have a question as well. Is my cat going to be able to catch one of the few flies that are now buzzing around in my office?
Oh.
Now that's a VTuber avatar.
That's a concentration face.
Very much.
Yes. Oh, I'm definitely going to need a coffee after this.
15 minutes, 17 minutes, close enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas Byrne's got massive damage again. But we'll continue on. Surprisingly, we've got 4 drivers in the pits with damage at the moment. With mechanical black flags and 1 black flag. Max Christensen's been in the pits now for 16 minutes, 11 laps down. Is that a strategy?
If he feels like he's got enough instant points, he'll stop. That is a legitimate strategy. You will just accrue 10 for every lap, though.
Yeah, so 25 incidents and 11 laps down, that puts him on 135. That could be
might
a
be
good
enough.
strategy, you know. By the time the race finishes, you might have 200. There's every chance that a number in the 200s is the number. There is also a chance that it's nowhere near the number.
Also, looking at here, the lights that were flashing, cannot tell if lights are on or just needs charging.
lights are you referring to?
Headlights flashing.
What about these ones? Why are the safety car lights flashing but the lights on the roof not flashing?
Oh, no, that is a good question.
It's a good new safety car. Oh, that's some physics from Ashton Kinsey.
I'll rewind on my end, see what happened. Oh. Oh, yeah. The dry tyres strike again. If you take a look at this on the replay, Kinsey making their way in to the left-hander. And of course on the dry tyres, once they go past the puddle, unfortunately the rear end decides, hey, it's my time to shine. Zippy zip zip, around they go, and then suddenly, bam, a massive impact.
It's all of that, I would say, energy that is stored up from the aquaplane.
Yes, it's all releasing at once. It's like one of those, you know, you remember, and it was in one of the Jackass films. They asked people to walk around a corner, and then there was that giant hand that just swung around and hit them. I feel like it's a bit like that.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
little tappy tap.
no rear mirrors, remember?
Yes.
No grip with slicks either. That front left is not facing the right direction, and there's an extra couple
the
incidents.
wheel! He's dragging the wheel behind him.
And Steve McClellan
How is that car still up?
He's now up to 145 incidents.
Ah! Jesus Christ.
You know, I've actually just realised that where that incident actually started. He's hit the pit wall on the front straight. So he's aquaplaning here, can't steer the car, bang, hits the wall.
Oh. Yeah, right.
And then like, oh, no control. So that's where the front wheel's gone. And then the rest of the incident happens.
There's the little bump, and how was the rear wheel lost there?
The rear wheel's up in the air because of that damage to the front left.
I was talking about the other car. Oh yeah, there we go. That's where it happened, I think. Oh, and on the replay, the wheel's invisible. Nice.
I've seen Andrew May's been given another black flag. Sparey, is that for our magic trick?
He's ovaling.
People are trying? Right.
He's ovaling.
Now he realises, I can't do that anymore. Although he is doing the oval, but missed turn one. Hayden McKee now leads by half a lap as well, by the way.
Looking to become just the second, third time, or three-time WinRAR Trophy winner.
I've got big breaking news.
Hit me.
Justin Murillo's now on 16. It's picked up a 1X to start here.
Oh
Very
no.
disappointed.
Yeah. That's just not good enough.
You'll actually
Justin.
see why. Actually trying to make an overtake over Cisco and gets forced into the grass here. Cisco runs him out of road. He has to take to the grass, and there's a 1X.
No, that was all on the Lilo.
No,
He should not be putting his car where he doesn't belong.
And then almost looped it coming out of the corner, but saved it. 11 and a half minutes to go until we can actually turn this stream off and have a rest.
I got to do to work out the winner.
Look, you're probably not going to have too much trouble at this stage.
God.
Melillo is on the lead lap and currently on 16 incidents, so as long as your number is higher than 16, you're fine. Basically. One lap down is Taylor Mills right now. Sam Crossingham and Cisco Scaramusa are both 2 laps down. And then we go back all the way to 15 laps down for our last place runner. That car looks a bit broken.
It does. But
Yeah,
mind you,
just
they've all looked a bit broken at
Yeah, I
some
know,
point.
but you know what I mean. That looks a bit more broken than most have looked today. What happened there? I've just... Let's see. Oh, okay. Do you want to replay what happened with this car?
Yes, please.
Because it's very, very interesting. I'm a bit surprised by this one.
Okay, all right, let's see it then.
So you see that because the wheel that's damaged on that car, watch that part of the car.
Front right.
Front right.
Okie dokes. So,
Turn one.
yeah.
Fronts are locked at this point. Fronts are locked. Fronts are locked. And let's just hit the tyre bundle.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
And yeah, now car is well and truly broken.
Indeed.
And they're going to
and
hit
Fitzpatrick
right,
gets a bump from the rear, just for
to
good
finish it
measure.
off. Yep.
just trying to help off the circuit.
Yep. Oh, new fastest lap for Taylor Mills.
Oh,
Another lap in the 126s. So you compare that to Malillo, who's lapping around nice and steady to make sure he gets 0 incidents. He's lapping 7 seconds slower per lap.
Well, here's the race. Taylor, who's a very good friend of ours here at SimSpeed TV, she's trying to chase down Kate McKee and unlap on circuit.
Yep. The other part of that too
Reset
is
the
that,
lap quicker.
and McKee also has been running into some dramas and getting a bit more damage to his car as well. He's had a lot more visits to the pit lane. Speaking of, most drivers come in every 3 or 4 laps to get a damaged car fixed. How many laps in a row do you think Justin Malillo's done right now?
Oh, 17.
What are you going for, Rex?
25.
He's currently on his 28th lap in this stint.
What?
Yeah, righto.
He's on his 28th lap of the stint, still only on 16 incidents.
We've got a Rainmeister.
Yeah, we have. Put Justin Malillo in the car if you're racing a wet endurance event. He'll get you home.
I pray for a wet Daytona in January.
Oh,
We've seen a big incident. Don't worry, Sparey. We're looking like we're going to have wet Bathurst 12 hours this year. Wet Bathurst 1000s. So Dan Stevens had a big incident in front of him, and he's got to get on the brake and know where to try to go. And he's just gone straight to the tyre bundle. Sorry, Dan. I shouldn't have laughed. That was very funny. And then he's decided, do I bring it round to the pits or do I just escape? He's decided the escape was the better option. It was a very good crash. I think he
That
had
was a
no
good
choice. I don't
crash.
think there was any drive.
Oh,
It's too wet. It's too wet. The conditions are too wet. We have to run under safety car conditions.
Wow.
oh, okay.
My question
Right.
around this decision for a safety car from race control, will we get the race restarted? Mr. Race Control, had you actually thought about that? I'm guessing you just realised, whoops, I forgot about that. Are you going to allow people to unlap themselves?
No,
Oh,
maybe not. I don't know.
haven't
It's a
decided
safety
yet.
car. They do what they like.
Oh, wow, the safety car's got blue and red lights.
It's a BMW.
Yeah.
It's a running BMW light colour.
Wow.
It's really cool.
I
It's the
really miss this in the patch notes. I did not see that at all.
This is literally the first time I've seen the new BMW M2 safety
love it.
car in action.
Absolutely
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, this safety car's the best one so far, I think.
100%.
It's so good. It turned Jay into Owen Wilson.
Wow.
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 It's been a long day. Yeah, this
It
safety car
certainly
is very,
has.
very pretty. So it'll be 2 laps to green when it crosses the start-finish line. I must say that the safety car driver is doing a good job of keeping it straight and not sliding the car around.
Yeah, certainly is. Probably the best driver in the field right now.
Not hard.
No. Fair.
The car is probably set up for wet conditions as well, to be honest.
Safety car is going 80 kilometers an hour and drivers are having trouble keeping up with it.
Can you end the safety car a lap early?
I could if I knew the code for it.
Anyone got it? Anyone that can help us out? Because we want to get the race restarted. I want to see these guys get back on the lead lap.
I'll tell you what, on the subject of the BMW M2, I've not yet had the opportunity to drive it because all of my time this build week has been taken up with learning the new Gen 3 supercars that have just been added to iRacing, and also lapping them around Thruxton, which I think is a track that is very well suited to those cars, at least to lap around.
Oh,
Sparey, the code is in the group chat on Discord.
lovely, thank you.
See if that works. If it doesn't, we can blame Dan Yaman.
I always blame Dan Yaman.
Yeah, I was going to blame him anyway. Justin Malillo has decided it's time to pit. I'm very disappointed. I feel he's lacking commitment to the cause.
Yeah. Should have tried going to the very end. I mean, to be fair, I didn't check the fuel level in the setup. It's
Well
at
done, he
43
stopped it
litres,
really
which
well. That was a
wow.
beautiful entrance into the pit box there. Slid it perfectly, almost went through the pit box, but pulled it up right on the marks.
Meanwhile, Crosso just rode the wall through the last corner.
Oh, his car's destroyed from that too. Look at that front right-hand wheel. Not facing the
Is he
right
trying
way.
to catch up to the safety car?
Yeah, trying. Trying being the correct word, and bang, that's what we get.
Yeah. Nothing you can do when the front right is in the wall.
Is that a H2O just add water livery?
Yes, yes it is.
That is the most apt livery.
I know, it actually
is how it happened. Little slide and then bang hits the wall and just keeps scraping.
Yep, through he goes.
Needed all of that 5-hour energy.
I need a 15-hour energy at this point. Just drink 3 in a row. I'll be fine.
It's how it works. It's additive.
That's it.
Lights are out, so we will go green and white next time by, I would expect.
Yeah, it's looking that
Well,
way.
it'll be pretty close anyway.
It's a true green-white checker.
On a road course, no less.
We've been waiting for that for years, have we not? Quick incident count for everyone right at this second. McKee on 63, Malillo on 16, 83 for Burn, Mills on 51, Crossingham on 88, 79 for Fitzpatrick. The Brown Star at the moment goes to Steve McClellan, who is 14 laps down, which will be 140 incidents, on top of his 176 incidents that he's accrued in this race as well.
I don't mean to alarm, but Cade McKee right now has a quality of... Oh, he's dropped!
He's
Cade's
dropped.
just dropped!
Oh
It's gonna put him
no!
laps down. So Malillo now
no.
leads the race.
How did we get here?
How did this happen?
We let Sparey design a crap race and
Whoa!
he's just
The
done it all the time.
safety
Safety
car
car,
coming in for
jeez. He's having a good
my
go into the
God.
pits there, isn't he? This will be white flag, I believe. What flag is Barney waving is the big question.
It's
Don't
sort of
have a
like
Barney
Malillo.
Is it the white flag for the final lap or the white flag for surrender?
We
both.
White flag for Justin Lillo, you would guess, when he comes up to it. Oh, there's a car stopped. He's going to get nervous about that.
It's back out onto the oval nicely. And you're under a minute to go.
So this will be the white.
Oh, it will be.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You can see where he got off the throttle there, couldn't you?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So that puts him up to 20 incidents. Only 20,
Look at the rear right.
It's destroyed.
This looks like a Reliant Robin now.
Is Reliant all right? Have you seen the stint length?
Well, it's only
Yeah,
two
of
now.
course.
Is he going to be able to bring it home? He has a full half lap ahead of Thomas Byrne, who is coming out of the infield and onto the oval. With this damage, I was about to say with the damage from Melillo, he might be okay, but Melillo now may be able to hold on and win the race. That car has many crabs.
It's like it's balancing on stilts.
I'm
From a
surprised he's
certain
able
angle.
to get any drive because I thought it would. Oh no, everyone's stopping to take him out. No, okay, that's just the car going slow. Making sure they don't have to do an extra lap. Steve McClelland is now up to 188 incidents.
Plus 140.
Yeah, so it's at 328.
328.
So is your number around the 335 mark?
It might be.
We'll find out very soon.
We certainly shall.
Melillo's on 20 incidents.
Better be hoping that that's how much the Winrar Trophy is worth. Go on, Justin. One more wall ride. Oh, he's trying to keep it out of the wall. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, but he comes to the line. And Justin Melillo is the on-track winner of the race.
Enkey's back. And Thomas Byrne is right behind him.
Here we go. Battle for the ages.
Oh, they're both going to go around.
No, around he goes.
Saved it. But McKee's going to finish second.
Getting back up to speed. Change for the podium places on the final lap. So does Taylor Mill does Taylor Mills still have the fastest lap of the race overall?
Yes. Fastest official lap, yes.
Right. 1:26.0. Well, to the end we come, and Taylor will be rewarded with a 4th place finish.
Sparey, have you got your calculator out?
Currently.
I think you might have worked out the same thing I've worked out. Because we've known the number all along, Reese, and we've done a very, very good job of hiding it.
Oh, we absolutely have.
Dave Oliver is still trying to work out what's happening with his car. But it's definitely not going the right direction.
No, and nowhere fast.
No, it's got no drive at all, does it? Might need a little push home.
Wonder if there's a limp mode on the Clio.
Well, I think the issue is that there's only one wheel at the front that's actually got any drive, and it's not really working. That rear right is not connected to the ground for Tom Holland.
Doesn't seem like it's connected to much at all.
Dave Oliver's now decided to go
Oh.
backwards, and it's actually working. That's probably
Okay.
explains why there was no drive, because there is no front wheel.
Yeah, because see now all the weight is at the rear of the car when you accelerate. Well, I mean, relative to the direction you're traveling. It's the front of the car, but you're traveling backwards, so it counts as the rear.
banking, though, isn't it?
How's it going to act is the question.
Yeah, with the last few laps being under the safety car and rain, it has allowed 7 minutes for the drivers to complete their final lap. Which means that they can still be racking up incident points at this point too.
Oh, Dave's blown his engine.
Someone needs to push him home.
He's losing speed. He's got no drive left.
There is Tom Holland, who's just hit the wall.
No, Dave. And that's it. Oh. Is he on the starter motor? I don't know. Is the question. Right. So, those are the on-track results. Oh, Dave's getting a push from Dan Stevens.
And
Don't destroy your car in the process, Dan.
He's already finished the race, so it doesn't matter. He's just giving himself some extra incident points. Sparey, do you have an answer to the age-old question of who's won this stupid idea?
Not yet. I'm just doing the laps in, and I will have an answer in about 2 minutes.
I think you've pretty much worked out who it is, though. You're just wanting to double-check. I'm guessing?
Yes, I am crunching numbers, and the numbers are being crunched.
Are the numbers causing a crunch of the brain?
Slowly, I'm just having to do a lot of back and forth here. I feel like a meerkat.
A meerkat?
Because I want to know everyone's score. Because I want to total up how many everyone's got and say for definite who's put in what.
That is fair. Sam Crossingham saying I did a good job and gave you exactly 100. Make it easy. Plus the 20 makes it 120 incidents for you, Sam. Well done. Brown Star does go to Steve McClelland. The disappointing news is he is not quite at 200 incidents, but I'll tell you what, if these two keep crashing into each other, there is a chance that we might get to 200. 196 he's on at the moment. That car is not going anywhere.
There is no rear end on that thing anymore.
Oh, that is so good. Everyone needs to come and hit him to get him up over to the 200. It's 196. It's just so close. It's painfully close.
It is. It
Right.
absolutely is.
I have some numbers.
All right.
Okay, give us the numbers. I am hungry for numbers.
So, by order of qualifying, we will read out who has scored how many incident points. So Brett Pancari believes that the Winrar Trophy is worth 185 incident points. Taylor Mills believes that it is worth 58 instant points. Cade McKee believes it's worth 67 instant points. Daniel Stevens thinks it is worth 173 instant points. Saoirse Fitzpatrick thinks it's worth 114 instant points. Francisco Scaramuzza believes that it's worth 85 instant points. Thomas Byrne believes it is worth 95 instant points. Steve McLennan believes it's worth 346 incident points. Justin Malillo believes it is worth 20 instant points. Max Christensen believes it's worth 224. Dave Oliver believes it's worth 196. Sam Crossingham believes it's worth 120. Tom Holland believes it's worth 274 instant points. Ashton Kinsey believes it's worth 183 instant points. Beth Stibbles believes it's worth 243 instant points. And Andrew May believes it's worth 345 instant points. The retail price of a WinRAR trophy is worth 72 incident points, meaning that Cade McKee becomes the second, I believe, if I can get people up, yes, the second king of banter.
3-time winner, Cade McKee. Somehow, he's done it. The WinRAR Trophy is worth 72 incident points.
Now, I'm just going to give Taylor Mills a heart attack. If Taylor had stayed one lap down, Taylor would have won.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Taylor. getting back on the lead
no.
lap cost you the WinRAR trophy.
Oh my god.
And I was adding it up and I realized Taylor was going to win. And then I'm like, oh no, Taylor's back on the lead lap.
Oh no.
Taylor, you missed out because you did a good job of getting back on the lead lap. Sorry.
And isn't that just Bantz in a nutshell?
100%. Cade's here to join us for his trophy.
Oh, hello, Cade. 3 times now you have won the MaXX Bantz Open, but this one was probably a little bit harder to win than the others.
Yeah. Well, first, it's the conditions in the car were quite not very easy to drive, and then there was just the having to hope you're somewhere near the whatever the random number, well, whatever your value decided would be for the WinRAR trophy.
And the conditions, I confess that I did not anticipate how wet the track was going to be. I made the setup in dry conditions, and I didn't even drive it. So it must have been a bit of a heart attack moment getting used to it.
Yeah, it was quite weird to drive just because of the toe. So if both rear wheels touched the ground, it wanted to spin out. And then the fact that it only wanted to be on 2 tires majority of the time.
Yes, a cross weight of over 80% will do that. Well, you've garnered a reputation with your win record as one of the drivers who goes for it when attempting to work out the optimal way to win. Is this habit going to continue? I did notice that you tried the oval strat before Sparey unceremoniously beat you down.
Well, I'd like to say that was not intentional, as I was punted wide and had no choice but to take the oval. But other than that, I think that it's within the spirit of MaXX Bantz to push it a little bit to find what the limit is.
Well, at the end of the day, the WinRAR trophy is yours for a 3rd time. Have you got a trophy shelf that you can put this on? 3 framed pictures of the same JPEG.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on a digital trophy shelf. Especially, I'll leave some room for a 4th one there because I do want to be the first to get to 4.
Are you feeling optimistic about your chances?
I mean, a little, but we'll see. And it's funny though, that winning this one on another Roval after I won my first one on a Roval, but quite different races.
Indeed, very different indeed. Well, Cade, for the 3rd time, the floor is yours. Is there anyone you want to thank for your efforts tonight?
I'd just like to thank anybody that's ever supported me in real racing and sim racing. Iron Rock Motorsports, my esports team that I'm a part of, Project Valorous, and yeah, that's well. And I'd like to thank you guys for putting this on every 13 to 14 weeks.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Cade McKee, and we appreciate your company. Go and enjoy that 3rd WinRAR trophy. Well, that's the end of things for Cade McKee here tonight, and I do like, Jay, how you said it would be worth 400 incident points if it was a PNG. Nonetheless, we are stuck with the JPEG.
Yeah, I've tried to convert it, but it just crashes my computer every time because it is just too valuable. I almost tried to even save it as a PDF, but imagine how much that'd be worth. It'd be like 2 million incident points if it was that.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you put encryption on it.
Oh,
make it read-only.
Priceless. Literally.
Yeah. Well, Sparey, another...
Send it home, race.
Yeah, another edition of MaXX Bantz is over, run, and done. And you and I both have to get on to a historic R-Factor 2 league. So any closing thoughts from you?
So my closing thought is that I find it so fascinating what drivers look at here in races like these. I've found this to be a wonderful, wonderful race with a full amount of smiles, which 95% didn't need duct tape, which is always fun when we're doing races like these. We do them every 3 months because we love them, because this is the sorts of series which says sim racing can sometimes be a bit too serious. Let's just have a laugh at week 13 when all the serious stuff is out of the way, or a week 14 in this case. I am really looking forward to what we've got cooked up for MaXX Bantz 29, which will be coming up pretty soon. So hopefully we'll be in and having a whole heap of fun with that. But as far as MaXX Bantz goes, this was a good one. Cade McKee is a worthy winner after taking MaXX Bantz's 21 and 26. It's 28 as well that goes through. So the 20 certainly paying off for Cade McKee right now.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you all for watching, and before Jay cuts us off, I'll say goodbye, thank you, and see you for the next MaXX Bantz.